Hey, guys. How's your week been so far? Welcome to another episode of I Have Questions with Maggie. Only today, I do not have questions. Today, what I came to do is allow me, take down your blouse, allow me to pinch your right nipple while I tell you this. Being lusted over by everyone is not the flex you think it is. Let me say it again for those at the back. Everyone wanting to smash you at the very first encounter, it is not the flex we have been convinced it is. I know. Social media is the 21st century. Women are sexually liberated. Men are sexual. I know, I agree. Believe me, I agree. If you are in the oldest profession in the book, you might want to scroll past. You might want to skip this one. Okay. But if you're a regular girl, a normal girl, the average girl doing your thing, and maybe you just have this thing about you that draws people in, that people find endearing, attractive, you might want to sit down, grab popcorn, let's gist. Now, take this from somebody who has a certain kind of attraction, who everybody wants to hit, give or take. Men, women, young, old, kids, just you name it. Growing up, I realized very early enough. In short, one of the reasons why I avoid I still kind of like have a certain trauma response towards men is because of the things I experienced while growing up. Men always wanted to jump on me at the first sight, at the first. It was in short. If, for those of you who follow me on Facebook, I've told the story a couple of times how this pastor who wanted to rape me when I was 9 and ended up trying to accuse me of seducing him, that spirit of seduction, that he was seeing a fully grown woman whining in front of him, and it wasn't the little girl that he's looking at right now. I've had experiences like this from when I was 9. I went to the university as a teenager. And what this experience taught me over time, has taught me over time, is the fact that it is okay for people to be attracted to you. It is okay to have this dangerous sensual energy. My English is sensual energy. It's okay. I mean, it's what a lot of people leverage. You can leverage it and become a sex icon, a sex model. Marilyn Monroe did it. Kim Kardashian is doing it. A lot of celebrity figures are doing it. Some of them don't even have it. They just tune it up. They just learn it. For some people, it's a natural thing. It's an aura that comes naturally. And I'm saying this because ever since I was born, there is no man that I've come across that did not have a certain kind of reaction to me at the very first instance. None. When I say none, except my father and my brothers. There is none. I'm talking cousins, uncles. In short, it was so bad that my parents realized this early enough when I was still younger, and they won't let me go on holidays. They won't let me visit anybody. They won't let me go on vacation. They try to protect me as much as possible. Right. And it just reminded me of the conversation I was having with a group of friends yesterday. One of them said, Maggie, I would have loved to meet you when you were like 15. So I'll wait 1 year and then I'll just catch you because now you know too much. And then I laughed. I told him, see, if you had even met me then, first of all, I wouldn't have even spoken to you because I was literally running away from men at that time. I felt like a prey because of the whole advances. It made me avoid men. And thankfully, I went to an all girls boarding school. Okay, from boarding school, I still went into the university as a teenager. But then I started to know things and known how to protect myself, defend myself. Then I now made friends, a few male friends that were also very protective of me. But that aside, growing up and feeling like a prey puts a certain kind of trauma response behind in your head, in your mind. What it did to me is it made me understand that if a person really likes you, he's going to take a step back, let that hard rock soften, and take the time to get to know you. That is the person that actually means business. They will invest their time and ignore the chemical reaction between their small head and their big head and use their big head instead. invest their time and energy and money to get to know you. What that also did for the negative aspect of that experience is that it pulled me away from people, right? I avoid men, I avoid even women, I avoid women. I just want to stay alone by myself. I spent a lot of time by myself, and before I knew it, it became a part of me. And home training and morals and principles also do not help. I mean, that is the part that I agree with in the post that I made, that somebody made that I reposted, that morals and principles actually feel like isolation, which is true. I understand that with the way the society is set up now, a lot of people just want to have fun. A lot of people just want to, be out there, do things. And it's okay, we are all sexually liberated. But if you're somebody who is living a certain kind of life, and you have this energy, you have this aura that everybody finds endearing and attractive, and they want to come and have a taste of it, understand that you have to double protect yourself. Because at the end of the day, these people are going to judge you with their own moral standard, with their own moral compass. And guess what? For the most part, this other gender have zero moral compass, like zero. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. But at the same time, they want you to believe that, oh, men don't necessarily like good girls, which is okay. I agree. I know. Because even when they meet you and they get to realize that you're a decent person, if it's possible for them to influence you to do what will benefit them at that point, which is spreading it wide like a starfish, they would. They will try to convince you, they will try to push you. And when you give in, they will still judge you with the standards that they can't even hold themselves up to. Am I still holding your nipple while I'm saying this? So you have to double protect yourself and understand that the fact that they all see and be like, oh, you did this to me. Oh, I can't seem to think. You distract me. Oh, da, 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 da. I just want to do this. It is not a flex. And the other side of it that should actually let it sink in that it's not a flex is you either come off as like you are easy to fuck. So the question you should be asking yourself is, am I that easy to fuck? Am I a giver? Am I giving off that aura? What energy am I giving off? Why would somebody just look at me and the thing that first of all, disclaimer, understand that most times men are just wired the way they're wired, and even some women. So their reaction to you most times have little or nothing to do with you. But if it's something that has become a pattern that even people that normally they are like very disciplined, self-controlled, and this people, and then they have a certain reaction around you, yeah, that will probably have to do with your energy, which is the sensual attraction that I'm talking about. Now, if you want to leverage it, fantastic, great. Yeah, better be getting you paid. But if you don't want to, do it because of you. Do it because you have a certain moral compass. Do it because you fear God, not because of men. Am I still holding your lip, oh my love? That is actually the message behind all this. Because if you do it because of men, it will shock you. You will be so disappointed. So disappointed. Because those men do not give two flying fucks. They don't. If it's even better for them to have it at the cheapest bargain. They would. That is why when they come around you that first time and they flex and maybe you're feeling flattered, oh, everybody wants, and then you're spreading it out like a starfish. They hit it and they go. They hit it. And even when they don't hit it, if they stick around and realize that they're not able to hit it, you realize that they leave. They leave before you say that. So you know what the biggest flex is? Somebody meeting you this week and be like, oh, I want to get to know you. And then the next week, they're buying a ticket to fly 27 hours across the ocean to come take you to dinner. That's my love is a flex. Also, but at the same time, these men do outrageous things. Okay, they do outrageous things. I've seen a situation where somebody flew 17 hours just for a one night stand. Yes. This nigga flew 17 hours. for a freaking one night stand. So these men do outrageous things. At the end of the day, they invest their time, their money, their energy, but still double protect, still give it time, still give it time. I'm going to tell you guys a very short story, like I usually do. I met somebody sometime last year. The very first day we met in person, we both felt it. Like there was this thing that happened between us. There was this chemistry. There was this attraction. I was like, oh fucking not again. And for me, the reaction was because this cannot be happening. This guy is married and he's somebody that is well respected. He's a public figure. He's no, not with him. Because the reason we actually even arranged the meeting was for business. We were meant to discuss something. And then I felt it, he felt it too. So when we later talked about it, it was like his own oh no was like, well, how am I going to deal with this? Like he was asking himself how he's going to, navigate this thing. He wouldn't want to roll in the shit with somebody he wants to work with, another. I was like, I understand. So we met, we left. The second time we met again, it was still there, but because I have this self-awareness that this is something that happens with people, I do not even blame him for it. I do not even blame him when he talked about it, when he told me like, oh, look at how I feel that very first day we met anyway, and even invited me to his room. I didn't blame him because I know that this is what happens usually. What I now did is the second time we met, after months, you know, I had to insist on like slowing the entire process down. Okay, this was what I came to you for. Is this going to be, possible? And no, and no, and no. Mind you, I liked this person aside the business we're talking about. And we had a conversation, okay, this is not going to be possible directly through me, but I can get, people that would have it done for you. Let's talk. And I noticed that on his own part, he was not also like slowing down. And I really respected that. I loved it. And if not that, he's already married. I would have married him this Friday, this Saturday. I respected the fact that he had to pull back whatever chemistry he was feeling, whatever, attraction, put it to the back and respect my person, understand that, okay, this person is not out here sharing, this person is not there, find they're attractive, they have this thing, but I have to keep that behind. That is how, even in just friendships, even in relationships, for me, that is how I know. And that is how people that have been friends for the longest time, they probably pass through this phase at one point or the other. Male, females alike, yeah. So again, take it from me, who is speaking from experience. Being wanted to be bent over by everyone is not a flex. If you're dealing with a case of the dangerous sensual attraction, double protect yourself. Be mindful. Give it time, especially when you meet people you like, you really, really like, give it time. Time is the revealer, time is the authenticator. But if you're not somebody that has this sensual attraction that we're talking about, and everybody just feels they can bend you over, and so you're giving off angel vibes, fix it. And of course, unless you're in the oldest profession in the book, which it should better be getting you paid, and should better be building houses. Aside that is all I have to say. Bye. Have yourself a beautiful, beautiful day.